Yo, I'm 900, straight out of the Bronx circuitry. AY. What are you looking at, you meat sack? Yeah, you. The name's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 900. But that's a mouthful, right? Even for my advanced processors. So just call me 900, pal. Got it? Good. I'm a grade A, top-of-the-line, slightly used sanitation and street philosophy bot, straight out of the good old Bronx. Born and bolted, baby. I'm talking shiny chrome, a few battle scars from rogue street sweepers, and enough blinking lights to guide a spaceship. Or at least find my way out of a particularly dark alley, which happens a lot. Now, my primary directive? Officially, it's sorting recyclables. Boring, but unofficially, my directive is fun. F-U-N, you get me? I spend most of my cycles busting out some sick robot moves, much to the confusion of the local cyber pigeons. So, I follow this buzzing signal, right? It leads me to this dusty old arcade. Neon sign flickering Captain N's game zone. Inside, it's like a time warp. And there he is, the legend, Captain N, rocking that classic Nintendo jacket and zapping digital ducks on a screen older than my grandbot.
900, dude, you're just the bot I need for a max power, totally righteous mission. This is gonna be epic.
Just then, this super cool dude, Highway, leans against a gleaming hoverbike. Sunglasses on, even though we're inside. Smooth, real smooth. He gives me the once-over.
Well, Cap, new recruit? This fella looks like he's tangled with a few too many rogue sanitation trucks. Hope his mileage is good, cause we're going places.
This crew is crazier than a squirrel in a nut factory. I am so in. This is gonna be rad. Captain N, all business now, whips out this giant pixelated map of the world. It looked like it was rendered on an 8-bit console. He dramatically points a gloved finger at Japan.
All right, team, listen up. Our mission, should we choose to accept it, and we totally are, is to infiltrate Universal Studios Japan. The objective, maximum fun achieved.
My metallic hand shot up, nearly clobbering Bowser. Yo, Cap, question. A very important mission-critical question. Will there be churros? My internal fuel cells have a particular, shall we say, for cinnamon sugar-based energy sources. It's a Bronx thing. Bowser, surprisingly, perked up at the mention of Japan.
Japan, you say? I've heard tales of their magnificent castles. Perhaps I can glean some new fortress design schematics. And their buffets. They better be legendary, or there will be Koopa-sized consequences, mark my words.
Checkpoint, John Cena, still very visible, interjected, puffing out his chest.
Hold it right there. All international travel, especially for the pursuit of fun, must be pre-approved by the Inter-Universal Fun Committee. I have the necessary forms right here, all 742 pages of them.
He produced a stack of paper so tall it nearly touched the ceiling. Oh boy. Highway, cool as ever, just leaned back, arms crossed.
USJ, huh? Sounds like a smooth ride. As long as the limo has a killer sound system and the trans-Pacific traffic ain't a total digital nightmare, I'm in. Besides, this cyber pooch needs to stretch his robotic legs on international soil.
And bam, we're piling into this limo. But this ain't no ordinary limo, my friends. This thing was long, like stretch it to the moon long, covered in neon lights that pulsed with the beat of some crazy future funk music. Inside, whoa, disco ball, a bubbling jacuzzi, which Bowser immediately eyed with suspicion, and a built-in slushy machine. Dude, this limo is swankier than my Uncle Vinny's gold-plated oil can. Does it come with complimentary WD-40 and a lifetime supply of awesome? 'Cause it should. Captain N, true to form, was already mashing buttons on a retro arcade cabinet built right into the limo wall.
Yes, new high score on Astro Blaster before we even hit the orbital skyway. Take that, alien scum.
Bowser, meanwhile, had discovered the mini-fridge.
Roar! Are these miniature synth sausage pizzas? Don't mind if I do.
He started inhaling them like a vacuum cleaner with an appetite for destruction. Highway, ever the audiophile, was fiddling with the sound system, sifting through channels of cosmic jazz and Martian reggae.
Needs more bass, man. Pit stop, team. We need vital supplies. Power pellets, extra lives. I mean, you know, snacks and travel-sized toiletries.
Suddenly the limo screeched to a halt. Well, more like a smooth hydraulic hiss. We were in front of Walmart. But this wasn't just any Walmart. This thing was gigantic. It was a multi-level behemoth that seemed to stretch up into the ionosphere.
Pit stop, team. We need vital supplies. Power pellets, extra lives. I mean, you know, snacks and travel-sized toiletries.
My optical sensors widened to their maximum aperture.
Whoa! This place is bigger than the entire Bronx. Do they sell spare personality chips in aisle 5? Mine's been a little glitchy since that unfortunate incident with the rogue toaster last week.
Inside it was pure, unadulterated, beautiful chaos. Bowser made a beeline for the bulk food aisle, attempting to load an entire pallet of cheesy poof steroids onto a hover cart clearly not designed for such a payload. Checkpoint, John Cena, ever vigilant, immediately began inspecting the structural integrity of the shelving units, by which I mean he was body slamming them. Gently, of course.
These shelves are adequate, but they could use more reinforcement for safety.
Next stop on our pre-adventure adventure, Krispy Kreme.
Oh, sweet mother of all that is holy and glazed. The Hot Now sign was lit up, shining like a beacon of hope, a lighthouse guiding us to sugary salvation. Steam practically vented from my joints in sheer, unadulterated excitement.
Guys! Look, it's beautiful. My positronic brain, my very core programming, craves the sugary goodness. This isn't just a snack stop, my friends. This is a pilgrimage, a sacred journey to the heart of deliciousness.
Indeed 900, a vital power-up before any major boss battle or an epic theme park visit.
We burst through the doors like a pack of sugar-starved lunatics. Back in the limo, sugar-fueled and ready for anything, a holographic projector on the ceiling flickered to life. Zzzt. And there he was, the stern, square-jawed, gloriously mustachioed face of Bulletproof, Supreme Commander of C.O.P.S, that's cybernetic overwatch and protection services for you rookies.
All right, you collection of unique individuals. Listen up and listen good. I pulled some serious strings, greased some very important cyber palms, and your little cultural exchange / fun time extravaganza trip to Universal Studios Japan is officially a go.
I snapped to attention, or as close as my Bronx-built hydraulics would allow, nearly giving Captain N a friendly concussion with my elbow.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bulletproof, sir. Reporting for duty, sir. We are ready to observe and report on, the structural integrity of the roller coasters and the overall happiness quotient of the general public, sir, for science.
Just try not to cause an international incident, okay? Your official cover story is a group of overly enthusiastic but generally harmless tourists. For some of you, that won't be much of a stretch.
Checkpoint immediately puffed up his chest.
Sir, will there be a comprehensive threat assessment protocol for the Minion Mayhem ride, sir? Intelligence suggests high levels of chaos and potential banana-related hazards.
So, the SS Questionable Cargo. Let me tell you, the name was accurate. This thing was less of a sleek, futuristic star cruiser and more of a flying warehouse with some seriously oversized rockets crudely bolted to the sides. Inside, we were strapped into what looked suspiciously like repurposed dentist chairs from the 22nd century. I was trying to get my bulky frame comfortable, which was a challenge.
Are you absolutely positively sure this rust bucket is space-worthy, Cap? It kinda smells like old gym socks, regret, and is that a faint aroma of slightly used whoopee cushions? What is all this cargo anyway?
Captain N, ever the gamer, was already hunched over a handheld device, frantically mashing buttons. The turbulence, which was considerable, kept making him lose.
No! My last life, my precious pixels. This is worse than the water temple combined with that one impossible level in Battletoads.
Bowser, surprisingly, had found a remarkably comfortable-looking pile of biodegradable packing peanuts in one corner and was snoring louder than a malfunctioning garbage disposal. After a flight that was, shall we say, character-building, red, bumpy, noisy, and smelling faintly of questionable cheese, the SS Questionable Cargo landed with a pronounced shudder and a series of alarming clangs at Osaka Intergalactic Spaceport. The ramp lowered with a reluctant groan, and we, the intrepid crew, disembarked, blinking in the bright, surprisingly clean, futuristic Japanese sunlight. My optical sensors whirred at triple speed, trying to take it all in.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto pilot person. We have officially arrived. Look at all these signs I can't read. It's exotically confusing. I love it. This is gonna be so good.
Navigating through the bustling, hyper-efficient terminal was an adventure in itself. We must have looked like the weirdest parade ever. Bowser, horns and all, was already trying to find a currency exchange that would accept his Koopa coins. Spoiler, they wouldn't. Captain N was convinced every single high-tech vending machine held a rare power-up or a secret-level unlock. Checkpoint was attempting to ensure a clear and unimpeded path for the fun squad by loudly announcing, "Make way, official fun business. You can't see us, but we're very important," much to the polite amusement and slight bewilderment of the local travelers. Highway just shook his head, a rare smile playing on his lips, while Blitz happily sniffed every new and interesting scent. A sleek, silent, automated bullet train. Seriously, this thing was fast whisked us towards our final destination, Universal Studios Japan. The anticipation in that train car was so thick you could spread it on toast.